This week, we're going to talk about online advertising. They can be as simple as just kind of pushing something. You can um, add, pay to have it promoted a little bit, just a regular post, or you can actually create ads that pull people in. So let's take a look at what I want you to do first, of course, is look around and see what's out there. So hang on, let me squish this up. Okay. So go ahead and take a look at these blog posts that talk about Facebook algorithms and Instagram feed algorithms and how things work that. And read in the textbook chapter 15 and 18 of Likeable Social Media. And then what I want you to do is look for examples of advertising or sponsored posts. So if you sponsor your posts, then of course it's like you pay a little extra to have it be out there on Facebook, Instagram, or other social media. Um, it pushes it out there. So what draws your attention when you see posts that are sponsored or just obviously ads? And then what is their call to action? Do they use imagery? Is it effective? Are they using videos? And then here's the key one. What ads are annoying? Because they are. They can be terribly annoying. And if you click on the link, what did it go to? But be careful with that because sometimes you go to sites that you don't want to be on and they can try to hack your computer or whatever, because I've had that happen to me a couple times just recently, and you just have to like get out of it quick and maybe shut your computer down or whatever. So and then I want you to think about how traditional advertising worked. I mean, a lot of you are too young. You didn't read newspapers maybe that way much and didn't look at magazines, but they have all that online now and they still have ads in it. There's still billboards when you're driving down the freeway, there's billboards all over the place. If you listen to the radio, there can be ads. On the TV, unless you pay extra, there's ads. That's traditional marketing. And why is it traditional? Because they don't really have a defined market. I mean, they do, but they don't. With online social media, you can kind of tailor your ads so it aims more directly towards the marketplace that you're looking for, or the ideal audience that you're looking for. When you're like a billboard or something, it's just there. And a lot of advertising that's done on it is something that appeals to a broader range of people. Like there's a lot of advertising for fast food restaurants because people get hungry. Maybe they're traveling somewhere and they need something quick to eat, and they'll say, get off at this exit. There's a McDonald's or Jack in the Box or coffee spot or something right here, or a nice restaurant. They advertise those too. It's next restaurant 7 miles away in this town, and I know after driving up and down the 5 to go see my father-in-law many, many times over the last few years, because we had to go up and we'd spend, like 3 to 5 weeks taking care of him. Um, you kind of notice more billboards. It can make the travel more interesting. Oh, look, there's that ad for this again. Maybe we should stop sometime. But online advertising can be similar traditional advertising because it's just kind of aiming and hoping it hits the right people or the right individual consumer. And so where do you see that kind of thing? Well, maybe in online magazines or news or whatever, they'll have, maybe they realize you're a female, and that so they the annoying thing to me is they'll have maybe an ad for clothing and they'll have the same thing 5 times. I'm like, you know what? I saw it. I didn't click on it. Why are you doing this again? If I'm looking at an article about how to repair something, I'd rather look at tools or something because maybe that's something what I'm going to need. But maybe they think not that many people buy tools. But if I'm looking at an article that's telling me how to build something, I might want to buy a hammer or nails, or have a place advertised that would sell that kind of thing. So sometimes I'm thinking, why is this ad in here? But I think it's just the random placement, right? So I want you to think about advertising. And I think that some of the privacy policy that always also affected it, because you used to be able to tailor your posts so they would aim at the market that was interested in what you had to share, like certain types of music or certain types of, we have our brewery, but we do a lot of music. So you want to advertise people who are interested in craft beer, people who are interested in certain types of music. You want to aim your post to them, but it's a little bit more difficult now. So that's what we're talking about at this time. I want you to write a nice solid post, talk about all these different things, so I don't want to see a 1 or 2 paragraph thing. I want you to put some thought into this. It's your thoughts. Tell me what you think, what you see, how it impacts you, because, like in the rest of this class, a lot of it is your perception of what's out there. So I can barely see this at the bottom here. Let me know what you think, because that's what I want to read about.